Hello, Andy Takagi.
Hi.
You're a transportation reporter at the Toronto Star.
Yes, I am.
We've heard about a tunnel under the 401, and we're hoping you can answer some questions.
Sure.
Can you tell us what you know about this project?
So we don't know a lot. The Ford government has been talking about a tunnel under the 401 since September, though they were ramping up with a package of driver-friendly policies ahead of the February provincial election. They proposed a tunnel. They proposed removing tolls on the 407 and removing bike lanes on Bloor Yonge and University streets. Two of those things are in the process of happening or have been held up in the courts. The tunnel is the last thing.
We're building that tunnel as sure as I'm talking to you, and we're going to continue.
The Ford government has launched a study to see how much this would cost and if it's even possible. That study isn't set to be done for another 2 years, so we won't really see any much movement on the tunnel until then. But it seems like the Ford government, and especially Premier Doug Ford, are pretty eager about pushing this through. This tunnel would be at least 50 kilometers from Mississauga to Scarborough. Experts have pegged the cost from anywhere to $250 to $1.5 billion per kilometer, so that would put the price tag in tens of billions, if not more. They're trying to solve congestion, and if you've driven in Toronto, if you've taken a bus in Toronto, you know that getting around the city, getting around on the highways can be a lot of trouble. And so the problem that they're trying to solve is traffic, but most experts say that adding in an extra lane, be it through a tunnel or on the actual highway itself, won't really solve congestion. What you would probably want to do is invest more into transit to induce people who would be driving to take public transit instead.
So where are we at so far? What's the latest news?
So we have this feasibility study on the tunnel that would take at least 2 years to complete. And then construction of a tunnel would take decades, not years. Premier Ford was saying yesterday that he'd be pushing tulips.
You know, I'll be pushing up tulips by the time everyone's riding this full steam. So
it's unlikely that it would be done in the near term. Probably would take a couple of decades. He's very, very passionate about it. Some of the details that he talked about yesterday is that it'd be a 3-level tunnel, so 1 lane going east, 1 lane going west, and then a transit lane, a transit tunnel on the bottom, whether that be a subway or light rail, we're not sure yet. He clearly has thought a lot about this tunnel. It's just a matter of how much is it going to cost and how long will it take.
And if people want to keep following this story, who should they look out for?
They can look out for reporting from me, from our Queen's Park Bureau Chief, Robert Benzie, or from David Ryder, Senior Political Writer.